Alright guys, here is David back. Yeah, last video was in September, I believe, so it's time to believe an update. It's to record an update. Yeah, trying to not really cut and make edits in these videos and just trying to deliver some useful things, you know, without like spending too much time, leveraging my time a little bit. Yeah, so last time it was around September, right? I think I had back then around 170 IG accounts. So yeah, for those ones who doesn't really know what I'm doing, is basically I do affiliate marketing for OnlyFans agencies. So what does this mean? You contact an agency, you make a deal with them, they gave you a separate tracking link, so you will be able to track your results, and based on the revenue you generate, you will get a certain percentage based on your negotiation, right? Very simple, and the fun part is that these are digital products. So what I like in this product is that compared to other types of businesses, like other types of e-commerce businesses where you need to buy the product and all this stuff, here basically you can just have a digital product that you sell for like thousands of times. You know what I mean? So it's like you can have a picture that you sell for easily a couple of hundreds or thousands of times. So like, yeah, very interesting business model in my opinion. So since September, I was thinking honestly to change the business model and other stuffs, and I just realized that no, I shouldn't do it because this shiny object syndrome is something real. I did this issue in the past, so I'm trying to get rid of, and then I'm trying to make it real in one business. So I learned so many things since that. I believe it's very useful time actually, to not surrender and to try to keep up with one thing and trying to not find excuses and just do your best. I think it's very good in your long-term plans. Right now I have around 230 Instagram accounts, and soon I almost have another 320 set it up. I just have to warm them up. So then it means that I will have 550 roughly in a couple of weeks. And then I ordered some more boxes. I will talk also about this later maybe. Basically it just means that in like a month and a half or maybe 2 months, I will have like close to 1,000 accounts. So that's not bad, because I had since, you know, like in around November I had like 170, so it's more than a 5x in a couple of months, so not bad. And the good thing is that, yeah, I don't want to talk about all the small details, but this is the idea basically. Okay, what else? I was thinking to give you guys some advices, because I took some really nice courses and stuffs and masterminds, and I always spent a lot of money on myself, on, you know, close to $25,000, maybe even 30, around that, between 20 and 30,000 easily in the last 2 or 3 years. So, and all this money, yeah, some of this money I made through my online journey. Yeah, interesting, in the last 2 years. Also, something else to mention is that I recently took out all my money from crypto. So when we had that big crash, that big pump, when Trump was inaugurated in, I believe this was in January. Let me just tell you. Actually, I'm going to search for the chart because, so let's see for Solana price. Yeah, so today it's pretty bad. Okay, so we had the spike on 19 January, around 19 January 20, somewhere around that. The Solana price was around 290, and I knew that this is going to be priced in before, honestly, but I took that we are going to continue a little bit further. So I didn't expect it that is going to be exactly the top of this current market. I'm not telling that this is going to end. In my head there is 2 scenarios. That one of them is that, okay, the bear market is started. We cannot really know this, but this is like one of the scenarios. And the second one is that we are going to go sideways a couple months, you know, summer is always slow. It's usually there is a saying for investors that in May, I think it's like take your money and go away, something like that. Anyways, is that to cash out and go and enjoy the summer. And okay, here we have 19 January. We had $294 for Solana. We are like minus 52% down. Crazy in a month. Okay. So I decided to sell all my Solana around 260. And that was basically most of my portfolio and some other meme coins. In the meme coins, it wasn't the best, the timing, but yeah, that's it. You cannot really buy the bottom and sell the top, but yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know what are my thoughts about this. Really curious what's going to happen, but I decided that I made good money. I bought Solana back then when it was around $20-30. So I'm really happy about that. No complaints, but honestly I do not want to wait until we will find out if we are going to enter actually in a bear market, or this is just a sideways period until like November or December. It can happen both, but I just do not want to wait that much, because there is not that much upside in the market for those ones who joined early. Okay, yeah. Some tips, advices for those of you that are new in content creation. Doesn't matter if it's black hat or organic or the business model is just some evergreen methods that is going to work basically all the time. And one thing that I learned is that you should never reinvent the wheel. So what does it mean is that if you want to start like an Instagram page for whatever business, you shouldn't start to think by your own to reinvent the wheel and to just create what you think is good. So you should have precise data about what's working on this moment, right? So try to find 20, 30, 50 pages in your niche, at least 15. That's the minimum. And try to find 15 pages in your niche and make sure that you make a market research Excel document. And in that document, you should write down the average growth in the last 30 days, the average engagement, average likes. For some people, it can be also important, and see if those accounts are actually growing or not. And based on this data, rank them, make like the best 15 pages that are like growing at least. If it's a good account, it should grow more than 1,500 per month. So a good account can do this. It's not an issue. And then basically for these accounts that are like working very good, you will find the best real videos, and you will try to replicate those reels, not by copy pasting them, but like replaying them, understanding the psychology behind it, and understanding the hook they use, analyzing the length, the content. So like try to somehow disassemble into parts that video and understand the background of the video and try to replicate it. Okay. The tools that I'm using for this is actually Viral Finder and Social Blade. I can really recommend these two tools if you are going to have like just like something about content, like an SMMA, or just for your own, doesn't matter. It's always, you should always know your numbers. Okay, you should be aware of the numbers of your business, because how you can do like a decision if you do not know the numbers, right? So how you know that if you can scale or not if you don't know if you are profitable, right? It's crazy. And yeah, so basically right now I'm running these accounts with around like 230 accounts. Basically what I do with them is I have a separate link in their bio, and I send them directly to the Get All My Links landing page. By the way, the Get All My Links, I think is the best solution right now for the link. But yeah, everyone should check it, which fits the best. But for OnlyFans purposes, I believe Get All My Links is the way. And the thing I like the most about it is that it has this deep link technology. So I might be wrong, maybe other link providers have this too, but as far as I see, it usually only the get all my link got this possibility. It means that when you click to the link in the model's Instagram bio, it just simply opens up immediately in a browser. Okay, it's very easy, and all the data will be filled. Okay. Yeah, what else? Yeah, basically I do this Blackhat, and some of the traffic is actually funneled to Instagram directly to the main account. So in this way, even if something happens with the Blackhat methods, you are still protected somehow in the organic side. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. So it means that you are growing an Instagram account, but in the same time, you are funneling some of the traffic directly to your web page, landing page, doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, future plans is that I replaced all my phones. Some of my packages are still on the way. They just assembled my orders in China. And yeah, basically I found out that there is an option to run the accounts on real devices, but not on phones, or like they are basically just motherboards connected, like 20 motherboards in a box. And you do not have the display, you do not have the battery, because those of you that are doing automations on phones, you know that after a while, after a couple of months, you will have issues with the batteries. So this is why I got boxes. I have 2 more on the way. So I will have soon 60 phones. It means 3 boxes. And that's good because you can automate some things easier. Also, the interface of the phones are going to be the same. Not like right now I have like 15 phones and like 5 different models. So when you try to do an automation or something, you have to repeat and fit all the automations like 5 times. So yeah, I don't like that because it just make so inefficient the workflow. So from now on, I will have 60 similar devices, if not the same, but at least similar. So it's like Samsung phones from the same generation. Yeah, they are going to be much more similar as the interface. So maybe they will not require any adjustment. Only if I make an automation for one of them, maybe it will run on all the different types. There will be basically 3 boxes, so 3 different models, but all of them probably going to be very, very similar. Yeah. Other plans, as you can see right now, it just looks like it's my broke period. Yeah, I'm living with my grandparents. I just really love them. I appreciate this time because for like 5 years I was living in a bigger city in Romania. When I was in the university, also then 1 year in Hungary, then like 4 months in the US. So yeah, I was like out for a while, but right now I'm just enjoying time with them. I moved to home like 12 months ago, like in 2024, March or April, around that I moved to home. And yeah, soon I'm thinking to leave. I really love to spend time with them, but I think that the sooner you move out, the sooner you will start your own life. So they are really good to provide you love and care and all this stuff, but if you're a man, I can hear all these advices like from a lot of successful guys that you should move out of your hometown and stuff like this, and I think they are right because your feelings and your behavior it changes when you are in a new environment. So you have to find the new places. You don't know no one. You have to build relationships, and plus it's just always something to do at home, you know, and it's always someone is trying to find you to ask you something. And like in terms of relationships it's good, but in terms of evaluating, making your own business stuff, it's not that good. Yeah, some people used to argue that okay, but you can actually work more because you have food and stuff, but I think it's not true. And not true because you can make food really fast too. That comfort that is provided by living at home actually takes more from you than living out and making your own food. So because you have that comfort in your head, actually you are working less efficient, so that takes away from you more than the value that you get from having like food and other stuff. That I think you got what I mean. So no offense, I love to spend time with my family, but in terms of business and evaluation, every man, I think, should move out and build his own life. Yeah, very important. And also right now I'm staying in a small city, it's like 10,000 people. So how much is the possibility that I'm going to have a group of friends or at least one person that thinks in the same way, that is able to do business with, is like, I know no one, honestly. I mean, I have good friends, but in terms of business, that if I want to talk and if I want to get like a real advice or something, there is just no one. In the online world, yes, I can contact some of them, but it's not the same that you go out to a coffee and you talk about business and stuff and ideas, and you talk with some friends who are like great to talk with, but they are actually never going to take action, and you know it because it happened in the same way in the last 10 years. So yeah. And also what I'm really missing is that having a great kickbox club, because I was doing it in the past. Not on a professional level, just to maintain my physique, my mental health and stuff like this. So yeah, I think it's really good to have like a team. And yeah, basically, even if I move out to a bigger city, my plan is just to eat healthy, make the workouts like 3 times a week, and beside this, just always do my business, because I want to really figure out and get to this 10k per month level. Yeah, even if I feel like I'm a little bit stuck, I have to figure out why. Maybe the environment, but I think it's coming from inside of you, not the environment. You have to realize that if there is an issue, it's you, or you are the issue, and you have to figure out why. Yeah, so I believe that I can figure it out, I can make it. Hopefully soon I will hit my first 10k per month level. But yeah, it requires hard work and dedication. Sometimes I had issues also with the dedication, and yeah, I'm working on it. I feel it's getting better. It has some days also, even now, when it's really like down, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I think that was all that I wanted to share with you. If you have like any questions or things about like marketing strategies, Blackhat, or like any kind of stuff in the online world, I tried different things before, so I think I can maybe help you, or just if you want to be a friend or something, yeah, just feel free to contact me. And yeah, take care about you, and bye bye.